is one of the most committed people I know. You know, he just seems to put in 100% effort into every kind of work that comes across his path. The first time I met Eunae, I knew at that time they were a great match because they both shared their same interests in traveling, classical music, and playing mobile games competitively.
Eunae is such a sincere and cheerful person. And she said, like, I think I really like Mason, this guy. But she wasn't sure, like, if he also likes her. It was very cute and adorable. Super happy for them when they eventually started dating.
I know that Mason was extremely into you, Eunae, because in 2015, after only a year of dating, he traveled to South Korea to meet your parents.
They love taking care of each other. Their relationship is such a blessing and an inspiration for me and the people around them.
Eunae, thank you for accepting my brother for who he is, and welcome to my family.
Eunae, you look really beautiful today. Thank you so much for being here by my side. I still can't believe we're married and that we're having this wedding today. Happy anniversary. My journey with you has been one of transformation, and I really wanted to share it today. When I met you 9 years ago in studio class in Boston, I was super closed off because I was so nervous what other people thought of me. Back then, I was always trying to show only my good side and say what I thought I should say to get approval, which actually did get me very far in life. So, however, when I got to know you and we started dating, I was really drawn in by your no-nonsense, clear way of thinking, and you were just full of surprises. For example, on our first date, when we were at dinner, you reached out to hold my hand in public. Me, being super self-conscious, had all these alarm bells in my head. She's not supposed to make the first move. Oh my gosh, other people are going to see us holding hands. But you were genuinely just doing what you wanted, so I couldn't help it. From that point on, you've been turning my world upside down and constantly challenging me to see past my long-held assumptions and fears. You helped me accept myself at all stages. For example, it's okay to be in a bad mood, and side note, I'm actually often in a bad mood when I don't even realize it. It's also okay to argue and argue passionately. It's okay to talk about what I'm interested in, even though other people may not find it interesting. You also helped me be confident enough to pursue a different career, even though I had a very strong identity as a musician, and everyone expected me to keep going on with the violin. Throughout it all, you've been bringing me out of myself, not just the best version of myself, but me, the good and the bad. Eunae, you know me better than anyone else in this world. I still can't believe that we're married, and I can't wait to travel more together and to buy our dream house. I love you.
Mason, before I met you, I never enjoyed romance movies. I didn't understand why people were crying so much, as if that was the end of their lives when they broke up in the movies. Now, I'm one of them. I cannot imagine my life without you. As soon as I started dating, you became my best friend, my family, and my soulmate. I remember when we talked for the first time, you were wearing an ugly old green shirt. And I didn't know we were going to marry then. A year after, I grew my interest in you. When I was disappointed by summer festival results and my playing, you shared your failure stories to just comfort me. Not only you are humble, but also I thought you're very secure because you're not afraid of showing your weakness. Before we were dating, people often asked me whom I would like to date. And I always answered, I would like to have a boyfriend, someone like Mason. And yet, I was right, because for 7 years of dating, I couldn't be happier than that. Even when we are arguing, you are willing to listen to me and talk with me overnight, and I really appreciate it. I know you don't like when I say this, but getting married to you was the only dream in my 20s. I thought of how I could be with you every day. Last year, living with you was just as I imagined. I loved we watched Korean TV shows every day together, not through Facebook's video chat. After work, when I was on the way home, I felt so happy that I was going to see you home. I used to feel insecure and worried about my future, but now I feel so safe, and as long as I'm with you, I think I can overcome any challenges. Thanks, Mason, for being on my side and loving me for the past 8 years. As your life partner, I will always be your biggest fan. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jung-seok Ko, honest father. Actually, this is the first time I'm giving a speech in English. And I practiced hard for it. I want to thank you, family and friends, who came here from afar to celebrate Eunae and Mason's wedding. When I heard that there was someone who asked Eunae to marry her, I was curious but worried. However, after I met Mason, I felt that Mason truly loved Eunae, and it was not something I need to worry about. I want to give some advice to Eunae and Mason as 인생 선배, which means life senior in Korean. Life is not always flowery. There are trying and difficult times. But if you remember your love, we'll be able to pass through everything together. 1 + 1 is 2, but it can also be infinite. I hope Eunae and Mason will love each other forever and have a happy married life. Thank you everyone for attending, and hope you have a wonderful time today.
I am kind of not very comfortable speaking in public. However, I'm not humorous at all. And in fact, Mason once gave me a present, a book titled How to Be Funny. I study hard. Gosh, nothing has changed. So may you both always love and cherish each other with patience and understanding. May you both be strong, look to or count on each other for support and comfort during hard times. Will you always be honest and loyal to each other? And may you always be cherished and love each other. Marriage is both a rewarding and challenging journey. It definitely takes a lot of attention, nurturing, and compromise. Don't take little things for granted. Don't take each other for granted.
I, Mason, take you, Eunae, to be my wife and humbly give you my hand and my heart as I pledge my faith and love to you. I promise to share the good times and hard times side by side, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer. Just as this ring I gave you today is a circle without end, my love for you is eternal.
I, Eunae, take you, Mason, to be my husband, and humbly give you my hand and my heart as I pledge my faith and love to you. I promise to share the good times and hard times side by side, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer. Just as this ring I give you today is a circle without end, my love for you is eternal.
You may now kiss your bride. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's with great pleasure to present the newlyweds, Eunae and Mason.
So thanks everybody for for coming tonight. So instead of a first dance, we wanted to play the duo because we started dating through music. Actually, we were playing in a quartet in 2014 in fall semester, and that's when we started to get to know each other. The piece that we just played was Salute d'Amour, written by Edward Elgar. We chose that piece because it was an engagement gift for his fiancée, and in the end, they got married after that.
We also wanted to play one more piece for our parents. Without them, we couldn't have been here and met each other. Thanks, Mama and Dede, for supporting our relationship and caring about us all the time. I'm really lucky to have you as my American parents. Mason has also prepared a short letter for my parents in Korean.
어머니, 아버지, 우리의 결혼식을 축하해 주셔서 감사합니다. 오늘은 한국어 조금 말하고 싶어서 다음 음악을 한국어로 소개할게요. 이 음악을 우리 부모님들께 바치고 싶어요. 우리를 신경 써 주셔서 감사합니다. 영어로 말하려고 해 주셔서 또 감사합니다. 음악 이름은 드보작의 어머니가 가르쳐 주신 노래예요. So in the spirit of honoring our parents, we'll be playing Dvorak's song, My Mother Taught Me.
all have a lifetime of happiness together.
Please join me. Raise a glass. 건배.
I've been wishing on a star, reckless dreaming in the dark. You're the only one I could love, the only one I could love like this. You're the only one I could love like this. Tie my hopes to wings of doves, hope it's enough. I pray to God this sticks. I've been wishing on a star, reckless dreaming in the dark. I've been wishing on a star, reckless dreaming in the dark. You're the only one I could love, the only one I could love like this. Only